Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Let's Play Football Manager 2013 Let's Play with Liverpool. Damn it, that is going to get really, really difficult. I have become so used over the last 6 months to saying all Regen Liverpool series that it just rolls off the tongue. It's going to take some getting used to that. Anyway, here we are, next leg versus Arsenal Kyiv here in the qualifiers of the Europa League. I usually didn't do this back in the day, obviously, you know, when we had qualifiers. I think, yeah, it probably was... like the first series like a year ago or something with FN12. But obviously, since this is completely brand new, why would I want to derive your content? That just seems a bit stupid. So here we go. We're looking at the team here. A lot of people were saying to me, you shouldn't play 4-4-2. And I'm like, well, okay, but, I want to go back to it, but whatever. I'm going to give into things. I'm going to put me a little twist on it. I'm going to have the two sort of wingers as opposed to sort of, as the game defaults 4-4-2 to have, 4-3-3 to have, where essentially Saidi and Barini are here. They'd have them up here as sort of strikers. I've obviously pulled them back to wingers as, let's be honest here, there is very, very little width in that formation. And I do enjoy my width as in many ways more than one. And I totally messed that one up. Never mind. Anyway. You know what I'm trying to say there. Some terrible innuendo, obviously. And yeah, so as I say, unless you probably put Enrique and Carragher, and let's be honest here, you really want to put Carragher as a wing back, would you? Let's be honest here. The only reason I'm playing Carragher there, by the way, I'm not going to play him very, very much at all. I'm going to try and get him to retire as early as possible. I am going to utilise him, obviously, if needs be. Because he is, of course, still very useful. And in a game like this, he's pretty much perfect for it. So, I'll rest a few players. Like considering, I've only got Glenn Johnson, Martin Kelly's injured currently, and I think that's it really. And right back, and then obviously Carragher can play there. Obviously, he is mostly green in that area. But Enrique is actually only left back I have, or fit left back at the moment, since I sent Jack Robinson on loan, which was a bit of a stupid move. Actually, I should have kept him because I was debating. I was sat here for a good minute or two thinking, should I let him go? And I did, and probably should have kept him actually. But well, whatever. There you go. Anyway, we are at home here, so we've got the 1-goal lead, as I say. Bear in mind, Stuart Downing. What's it, Stuart Downing? Actually, I can't even remember. He scored the winner last game, didn't he? No, my mind's gone blank. It was only 24 hours ago I did the commentary. And that doesn't mean anything. Can take control of the tie. Suso looks stressed. So what you do at this stage is you say to him, pressure's off. And that doesn't do anything. Okay, never mind. So I've got Suazo here, not Suarez. That's going to mess with your eyes a bit. But here we go. I've set it, just to show you in case you missed the last episode. That's not it. Where's it gone? I've totally lost it. There it is. Yeah, I've changed it to extended as opposed to just key highlights, which for some reason they've messed around with. I don't see the point in that. I thought there was absolutely no problem with what we previously had. But okay, they've fiddled around with a lot of things in this game. Some things have worked, and I think they've worked really well. This is so far, obviously, very first impression still, and other parts of sort of still getting used to it, and I'm a bit like... Still not entirely happy with them, but then again, people really don't like change, do we? So that's just what we're used to, and that is an absolutely awful shot by John Joe Shelby, who the other day came on against Newcastle, was absolutely shocking. He should have scored the blooming hat-trick, quite frankly. He really, really should have had a hat-trick, and was absolutely diabolical, but there you go. We have no luck at the moment. Oh, and it was dangerous, but Suso hit that right into Suazo. That may have actually been going in. And that absolutely whacked right into him. If we can turn our dominance into goals. Story of our bloody season, Colin Pascoe. Not on this, obviously, but, in real life. Oh, there. Oh, no, not Suazo. He's in, whatever, keep him, doesn't matter. As I say, he is going to be on, obviously, a temporary signing. I think I've given like a 1-year contract, and he'll only see out that year. Let's keep him on, actually. He's only going to see out that year. If not, it'll be 2 years. But he's only a sort of makeshift striker for for now. So I'm going to recall Andy Carroll. Oh, and Suso with a decent effort. And I'm probably once I've got a bit more money. A lot of people telling me to change the transfer budgets to about, I think it was like 7 million and get Demba Ba. Because obviously his release clause is very little, which I think is 7 million. And a few people said that as well, which I may do, although I haven't got much time. I'll double check and see if at the end of this, I might not show you, but I'll see if he has been snapped up already. I do doubt it though, since the game. I've yet to see it actually. And Lucas again with it. Was that Lucas or was that Suso? So, see, that's how good my memory is. It literally just happened and I couldn't remember who had the shot. Anyway, here's a Saidi again, who a lot of people are bigging up on, at least on this. And that's got to be knocked in. It has. There you go. Shelby, well, the irony there. um, Me slagging off Shelby a few minutes ago, and then he goes and does that. But yeah, Saidi and Barini are two players that a lot of people have been telling me is really, really good on this game. Okay, the cop has two stands apparently, or two tiers. And that's one thing I'm waiting for, to see real Stadia on FM. I thought this might be the year, but obviously, yeah, maybe people aren't too interested in that type of thing. Let's be honest here, the gameplay is what comes first, graphics comes second. And that was too close for comfort there. Arsenal Kyiv, I still can't believe Arsenal Kyiv. It's just a stupid name. The fact that still exists. Anyway, I've got about 10 minutes till half time here. Swazo, I'm probably just going to keep on, maybe till. I've got Yezo on the bench. We'll bring him on probably in about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, that sounds about right. Obviously, it's always good to give them experience at this point, as always. So get the young ones in as early as possible, obviously, but not too early to the fact that you're just going to burn them out. I think you do have to be very careful. Jose Enrique, another player who on this is actually, again, decent, but honest to God, in real life, I don't know what's up with him. I've pointed out before, but watch when Liverpool are on. We're on against Chelsea, I think, next. Or whoever the hell we're playing next if you're watching this in the future. Watch Enrique when he gets forward. He goes beyond the halfway line, does a spin, and goes backwards. He'll spin around. He spins around. It's one of the most aggravating things. And Lucas with a show. We're having some decent shots here, and we're causing them all sorts of trouble. And what just happened there? Oh. Eh? Oh, flagged for offside. Well, didn't tell. Why did it pop up? Why doesn't it have the little thing there? Okay, I'll just say, please keep it going. How bad it is, Swad? It's fine. It's only 81%. That's not even terrible. We'll move it to control since we can press up a bit more, I think. I'm not sure how much that now bears on the actual gameplay. Or at least actually speaking of sort of the gameplay here. Oh, there's a chance straight away. Oh, and Suso's there to get it away. Yeah, speaking of this, the 4-3-3 does seem to be working actually, which is good. Well, I say working. I mean, it was working. The 4-4-2 was working up until the 87th minute against Swansea. So I'm not going to take anything at this stage. Danny Wilson looking complacent. No surprise there. I think I might actually pull it back to standard because we haven't really been pressing the advantages as much as I thought we would. And quite frankly, they're having way too many chances. I kind of expect that. I mean, that they've got to go for it now, but at the same time, we are the home team. We are the much better team here. We should be dominating the full 90 minutes, probably. And again, we are not a great team, are we? This isn't a great team anyway. Could be in the future, but as of now, no. Yeah, so because you've always got to look to the future. Everyone's going to go, oh, you're bigging up youngsters too much. Well, doesn't everyone do that? You've always got to look to the future. You think, okay, we have the next Ronaldo on our hands, or the next Michael Owen, or the next Fernando Torres, or whatever. Everyone always thinks like that because you're hopeful. No one knows the future, so you've got to think positively. I guess if you don't, then you're not going to get anywhere, are you? And that was just a. What is with Liverpool and throw-ins? Why can't, unless he gave that back, unless that was an actual distinctive throwback, if you want to call it that. Why isn't okay? One thing straight. Oh, I don't want to complain about. Where's the? Why isn't there more of like a bar to come up and say foul, Suso, or offside, Barini? It was very clearly indicated in the previous episodes. Why has it just got to come up? It comes up very, very, very quickly and very. It's so quick that you can't actually see it. So, I want an indication of when there's a break in play, whether it's an offside, a foul, or whatever. Rain of hands on. A few people were telling me as well to slow it down. I think I will do that, actually. That is actually too quick, actually. Between highlights, obviously, want it as quick as possible. Obviously, we are still adjusting the settings. I'm still trying to find what's best. Obviously, what works. Yeah, and still way too many. What the hell just happened there? Ball really does seem to have a mind of its own, which I guess is good, but at the same time is bad because it does seem to be messing things up at the moment. Oh my god, what a good save, Rayner again. Yeah, there you go. I think that's much more readable, isn't it? You can see that a bit more. Now, off the highlights, it does seem to be a bit like it doesn't really know what it's doing. Yeah, let's take Suarez off, bring Yezil on. I'm going to call him Yezil because that's how most commentators will pronounce him. So no pressure. He seemed relaxed, which is good. Yeah, Suarez isn't really okay. Because I know he's injured, but he doesn't really seem to be doing a lot. He didn't do a lot last time. He isn't really doing a lot this time. But then again, as I say, he is only a stopgap. So yeah, it gives us a chance to rest Suarez, I suppose. So we've got half an hour to just get over here. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice pace. I'll keep it at this. It's just about spot on, I think. Carragher getting forward. Oh, and there's Suso. How's he not scored? It's practically an open goal. Yeah, I say Suazo's got to have to come off that injury. Yeah, there you go, Yezil. Well, come on. No shit, Colin Pascoe. Suazo's injured. Was it really have to tell me that he's injured? What's that big green thing that's been sitting next to his name for the last 20 minutes? Oh, where's the chance for Barini? Oh, how the hell? There's the post. How the hell did that not bounce back off the goalkeeper? That was unfortunate. Still 1-0. Notice we aren't really taking a lot of... there's not a lot of goals in them. Have we even scored like more than once in a game? Oh, and balls bouncing all over the place. It really does like to stray everywhere. But a lot of players seem to look as if they forget the ball. You know what Marini's just done there? I'll work in the tackling department. No surprise, really. Because well, oh my god, yeah, that. What do they do? They look as if they keep forgetting the ball. Like when you run and the ball just seems to get stuck behind you. That seems to happen a lot. I don't know if that's just because everyone's first touch is absolutely awful. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it looks on 2D. I don't know. For those who don't know, I like to complain a lot. But I'm sure this is how your mental. I'm sure that this is how you feel inside your mind when you play the game. It's like, why is this not working? Why is that not over there? Why aren't I winning? I'm sure that's how everyone feels. Okay, we will bring on Joe Cole. Easily the single biggest waste of space in football at the moment. But whatever, I've got my hope that the game will big him up a bit more than usual. Because, to be honest, it has done that in the past. And he is capable. But he does appear to have lost all of his talent. It's like in Space Jam. I think that's actually what happened to Joe Cole. I think monsters have come down to Earth and sapped Joe Cole of all his talent. And they've stole his talent. And these monsters are known as Chelsea. No, not really. But yeah, I don't know what on earth happened to Joe Cole. He seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth. Okay, we're going to bring on. Oh, whatever. I'll put Pacheco on for Suso. Why not? I know he's in midfield, but it's 5 minutes to go. Just put the lad on, for God's sake. It doesn't matter where he's playing at this stage. But this will be it then. So we are going to go safely through to the Europa League. Not absolutely convincingly, but it will do at the end of the day. Would like to keep a clean sheet. That would be nice, although they haven't really... Oh, there you go. That should be it now. Keeping possession, hopefully. Yeah, the only thing of concern at the moment is the lack of sort of goals. Look, there it is again. What is it? Is the tackle going in that is really delayed? He's done it again there. I don't know. I think it's just the way something looks on the 2D, and I'm probably just making something of nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna let Pasco take that. Actually, I don't know what to say. That was weird because okay, we won, but not great. But at the same time, you don't really want to damage. We've got nothing. Oh, well, that was useful. Yeah, you pissed them off now, and Shelby was actually quite good. Carragher was actually had a good full-time rating as well. Suazo, though, not all that great. Who was man of the match? It was Quartes, of course. Who, again, it looks like as if the game is going to really, again, big up and say, you know what, this guy is proper quality. Okay, so Newcastle got through there. They beat Ghent, a considerably harder task. And oh, look, Samuel Eto'o scored for Energy. Hope he doesn't do that in 3 years now, isn't he, that I've mentioned it. Oh, Matidji landed through. Let's see who else is through. Oh, Feyenoord are out. Big name gone out there on added. Oh, sorry, on away goals. Hearts actually. Wow, Heart beats Levante. Wow, so Hearts are in. Inter obviously are through. Maribor against Tottenham, of course. Rosenborg are out. Lazio are through. Metl's. Motherwell nearly. Oh no, they never. 6-2. You can't really see. It's really difficult to see. You know, especially I've got something called Flux on, which is something that helps your eyes. It's like basically makes the screen go all yellow at night, and it helps like you sleep or something. I don't know. Type in Flux on Google or Flux dot with a full stop, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not endorsing that, by the way. I'm just it could be helpful if you have some sort of eye problem, like me. I'm long sighted. Anyway, yeah, we have won the Euro Cup playoff. Or I need to change that actually. Wow, we signed Suso for 50 grand. Not bad. Not bad. He looks like a good little talent for 50 grand. I think you will agree. Okay, so that's that then. So we are safely through to the next round, to the group stages then of the Europa League. Another 1-0 win. Not absolutely ideal, but they were through, and that's all that matters, really. Next up is going to be Norwich at Carrow Road. Now, of course, in real life, this was arguably Liverpool's best performance of this season so far, as, of course, we thrashed them 5-2, and Suarez yet again getting a Carrow Road hat-trick. I think it's fair to say next year, when we if Norwich are in the Premier League still, of course, next year, for the sake of Luis Suarez, I hope they are, so he can score another hat-trick, potentially. But yeah, this will be really, really good. This, of course, as you can see, they are doing really, really well at the moment in third place. At the top there, obviously, we're level with them, but they have looked really good, actually. I remember pointing them out previously. And I think someone in the comments has pointed out Grant Holt appears to be, or Norwich's strike force, including Grant Holt, does appear to be a bit overpowered, but whatever. Everyone's overpowered on this. Let's just that's just the perfect excuse. And anyway, so that's going to do it from me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please give the video a like, and I will see you then for this Norwich game. Should be good. Bye bye.